you would consider maybe a life with, but I wouldn't necessarily go to the extreme of saying like soulmate though.
Okay, yeah.
Like I would say that, but like the whole soulmate conversation would be probably maybe another conversation to have.
Yeah.
That I think maybe another day we could possibly have that conversation if that's cool with you.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but far as polygamy and polyamorous, we'll talk about that I guess too, because that would be dating more than one person at the same time.
Yeah, I think a lot of
For
people actually do that already. They go on like a bunch of
I
dates.
I was going to say that's very popular nowadays.
Yeah.
It's very normal.
Mm-hmm.
It's very normal. And when you tell people or you mention it to people, some people are like, what do you mean? Like, till you, like, explain to them
Yeah.
exactly what polyamorous is. Like, okay, so at the point in your life that you're in now, do you think you could do it? Or are you at a point where you're looking to find the right person and basically like settle down and have that family dynamic?
That's why I'm trying to like just find one and settle down.
Okay. Okay. Why do you think you would be are you opposed to polygamy and polyamorous relationships? Are you opposed to those
I mean, no,
situations?
not really. I mean, not really opposed to it, especially like come from that dating perspective. Like,
Mm-hmm.
of course, you're not really tied down to anybody. So you really, when you date, that's more or less like kind of getting to know people. So I mean, it's good to like get to know like a bunch of people. Then you kind of narrow your choices down. Because you go on a few dates and you think, okay, well, I don't really see myself going, any further with these people. So I think I'm gonna just narrow my choices down. You more or less date to get to know people. Now, as for like the polygamy perspective, like me having multiple wives, I mean I could, but not really, not from American women. I mean, it's not. No, I'm not saying that American women are bad. It's just
Mm-hmm.
from a cultural perspective, because I mean, I look at like also like the men in my life, like my father, my uncles, my older cousins,
Mm-hmm.
and like I'm like, how do y'all handle one, and it's like more than one American wife, that's gonna be like a huge kind of issue, especially if both are mad at you, all hell is gonna break loose in that house.
Oh yeah, yeah, you know already know it's downhill from there. Just don't say
Yeah,
nothing. Just we gonna go by however the rest of the day goes until she's in a better mood.
yeah,
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you with that because I joke. I joke this one with my real good friend that hey why not have more than one? Can I have one in a possible?
yeah,
And I joke and I kid. Like I seriously wouldn't. I joked with her with that, saying one in a possible, and I joked with saying technically I'm single until I get married.
yeah,
Now that has a lot of layers to that, which that could be another conversation that could be had.
yeah.
I think yeah, we're definitely. Hopefully, I can get you to come back on. We can have a conversation even more in depth on that part. I think more so for women. I don't think um, polygamy is the thing for us. Because when we have one man and y'all get on our damn nerves, we've already to cut you already.
Yeah.
So I don't think I need two or three to be to the point that I'm pulling my hair out. I'm snatching my wig off,
Yeah.
and I'm breaking my nails. Like
but also for
I don't.
population too.
Well, yeah, that
Yeah,
too.
because if like one woman has like 5 husbands and all of them want a kid, like she got to get pregnant literally 5 times. And what if they want more than one kid? That's gonna
That
wear her out.
and that's what I say. Men don't understand the woman's body.
Yeah,
Like y'all just be like, oh well, babe, I want a kid, and it's like, do you gotta carry it?
right.
Do you gotta deal with the sickness and your your body not responding how you're used to responding, your clothes not fitting, you feeling a certain way about yourself on the inside and out throughout the
And that
pregnancy.
surge of
Men
hormones
don't.
too. The hormonal
That too.
changes.
That's why I say it's easy for a man to just say, "Hey, have my seed," because y'all don't have to go through the work part of it.
Yeah. But see, if it's like a man with multiple women, like if one is pregnant, she doesn't have to go through that, like by herself. I mean, because of course a man he can help, but like if he has other wives, they can kind of cater to her more, kind of console her a little bit more because they're more understanding.
Well, yeah, but suppose you get more than one pregnant at the same
You
time.
see, that's why you got to be careful because you don't need all 5 of them pregnant at the same time. Yeah,
See, that is like hormones times
yeah,
20.
because
And I don't think any man wants to deal with
yeah,
all
so you
that.
got to do like one, maybe two at a time. Plus, you got to give them time to recover because if they once the baby gets there, 6 weeks, it's really rough.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's mainly
that is,
that's also like a population thing. Because women, it would, I guess, a benefit. It would be like it would be decrease the population if the population is really really high. But now if your
well, yeah.
population is low and it's of course the amount of women can accommodate the men, that can also increase the population.
Yeah, I just read that about male and female balance and about making sure you have enough male to women ratio,
Yeah,
bigger selection of partners.
really, in my opinion, it there even if I guess to like have like even population growth, that means like just as many people born as as they die. You actually have to have more women than men, because of course women carry the children. They have the babies, so there has to be more women present.
Yeah, that is true. Also, I see the fear of losing your partner may be lower with polygamy. Do you agree or disagree with that one?
Really, I mean, I kind of disagree. Because of course, even though you got multiple wives, you still care about all of them. So if one is in danger of losing their life or something, of course that would kind of scare you, or if they're like really sick, that would really scare you. Because you still have an attachment to them. It's just you just have an attachment to more than one woman.
That, yeah, that's true. And another one on here is you don't have to make compromises. I don't agree with that one. I don't agree with that one as a pro.
Well, see, I guess from a woman's, I don't know, but from a male perspective, kind of, sorta, yeah. But because like I said, like whatever one wife won't do, like you have a one of your other wives might do. Like if she don't want to cook for you, or like if she don't want to get up for like 3 in the morning and say, hey, can you make me a sandwich at 3 in the morning? Like, you know, she may not want to do that, but like another woman will do.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I
But I guess
guess.
that's more from a
But I
male
mean,
perspective, though.
yeah, because from a woman's perspective, you're gonna have to compromise with the fact of
Yeah,
time, commitment, your feelings and emotions, and just how you are just in general because you're not just the only
right.
person.
But see, like, from a
So,
woman's perspective, would like she be supporting all the men or what?
that see, that would be something
Yeah,
too. So, I guess it really just depends. It really just depends.
Yeah, because I know my coworker, he said his dad had he was like 4 wives. These like it was like 3 or 4, but like his dad was kind of loaded though. So he said he had to
See,
buy all of them like they own separate houses.
see, that's like some Akon
Yeah,
stuff, type of stuff. Like Akon said, he had like 3, 4 wives, but Akon got the money to
yeah,
have 3, 4 wives. So I don't know. I think it's easier. I would say for a man, as far as polygamy, than it is for a woman.
yeah, yeah,
It it's more benefits for y'all than it is really for a woman in it.
yeah. Because I think because that article I read about that Asian couple, I don't think it was legit though, but because now I did read like another article that said like in Asia, like of course the population of women are far less than men because they abort, like they have the 1 child rule, and they prefer to have males, so of course the amount of women is going to decrease. So but I think, I guess polygamy would be, I guess, looked at over there as far as women having multiple husbands, because of course it's the male to female ratio is really high. It's like a lot of males compared to females over there.
Yeah, but we're gonna say hypothetically speaking, saying that it's not legal in the U.S. If it were to be legal in the U.S., I think men would abuse it.
Yeah, because
Men would abuse it, and women would be more pissed off than they are
yeah,
already.
because of course you always have some people that's gonna take advantage of something. Well, I don't know, because, well, yeah, because I guess if it was legalized, like if it just started now, I guess
Hmm.
people would kind of go crazy, but it would take a few years for it, to get kind of ingrained in society, kind of be a little more normalized, and just a part of this everyday culture, But first starting off, I mean, if that were to happen, I guess it would have to kind of matriculate slowly, like very slowly, because you can't just say, okay, well, you can have more than 1 wife now, and then it's going to be a lot of problems. So you got to kind of, if they want to legalize it here, you got to kind of take it slow.
I agree. I agree, but I think that would some men already screw up with trying to just have one woman and do the right thing in a relationship. And if they could legally have more than one woman, it would just be a
Yeah,
hot
but
mess.
see, the woman has to really agree with that, because I don't think, even if it was legal here, I don't think even if a dude was married, he'd say, all right, I'm about to go get another wife, and she gonna look at him and say, oh no, you not. Yeah,
Nah, nah, nah. Um, like women will go for some things, but nah, women are not going
yeah,
for that.
especially like right as of now in today's society. Well, I guess
Nah,
very few
nah.
would though, but very few would.
I mean, I think it just really depends the person you
Yeah,
ask. Because you may have somebody that might.
yeah. Because a lot of people still, they also think that if you have multiple, wives, they all finna be in your bed and all that. And I'm like, nah, because like my coworker, I got to use him as an example, because like he's, like I said, he had to buy each one of those women like their own houses, and he had his own house. So sometimes like his wives would
Hmm.
come and visit him, or he would have to like go to their houses. So
See,
yes, you don't get all of them at the
see,
same time.
sometimes, see, and that's the thing. The, I think TV sometimes glorifies some
Yeah,
things until you really know the backstory and how it really works,
yeah.
and then you have to be like, that ain't
Yeah,
gonna work.
because I know in today's
Yeah,
society, like I said, if it's like an American woman, well, I couldn't do polygamy, because women, like we have like a certain lifestyle that we're accustomed to here, and
yeah,
yeah. But now if it was like from like another country where it was more normalized over there, I mean, yeah, I could do that.
yeah.
I could, because it's like a lot of benefits with it. But even then, maybe just like 2 wives, because it'd be real expensive. Very.